Welcome back to beautiful Nicaragua. Today's vlog, it's special. It is very good because we're finally gonna start putting up walls in a cabin that we're building up in the farm. So we're gonna go purchase some materials right now and then drive up to the farm to get this started. It's been on hold for a bit because we had some things going on, but today marks the day where we can get started. And it's a beautiful day here in Nicaragua right now. I'm just waiting here to put gas, but the sun is out. Everyone's hustling and bustling, getting to work. So we're gonna fill up some gas right now, and then we're gonna get going to buy some materials for the walls. I'll show you guys what materials I'm buying. It's interesting. There's these metal studs that we're gonna be using instead of wood, and I'll explain why we're buying that. Let's see what gas prices look like right here. So it looks like diesel, it's 46.48 a liter. So that is a liter, the cheapest diesel. Let's do some quick math to see what it comes out a gallon here. So right now in Nicaragua, for a liter of diesel, remember this is diesel, not gas, it's $1.27 for a liter. So let's multiply it by 3.785 for a gallon. Comes out to around 476 to 485 per gallon for diesel. Now, the thing with Nicaragua's gas prices remain pretty consistent. Although I'll say that price is high, it's consistent. Like, you're not gonna have fluctuations, at least since I've been living here, where it's been like $6 and then it dips down. It's just been steady prices with small increments, and that's it. But when I was in California, prices would just go like this, you know, up to $6 a gallon sometimes. So it got a little bit wild. But here, there's a lot of consistency with that, which is good. Gracias, amigo. All right, we're good to go now. We got the gas we need to get to the farm. Now let's get to the hardware store here. It's another beautiful day here in Nicaragua, trying to get things done. So I'm gonna back in here because this is where I want to buy my materials right now.
Este es el paral y este es el riel.
Ah, correctales, así. Entonces, ¿cuánto vale este?
Creo que le cuesta 95.
95, ok, está bien. Entonces,
habría que ver ahí el precio.
¿Sabes qué? Dame dos paquetes de 20, que sería 40. Y un paquete de 20 del
de riel.
Ajá, del riel, sí,
se lo damos.
Ok, gracias. All right, so this is the one that we're going to be using to build the exterior walls. So it's very nice and light. It's a metal stud. And the reason we're using metal is because of the moisture and humidity. Not only that, the pricing. This right here is only like $2 per stud, and they're very easy to work with. You can even cut them with scissors. So once we get this up to the farm, we can start assembling all the walls. But hopefully they have enough material here for me to take up to the farm. I'm only taking a portion of the materials because we're going pretty far, so it can get really heavy. Go ahead.
Punta fina y punta broca. El punta fina es para trabajar entre ellos.
Ajá,
y el punta broca es cuando usted lo va a pegar al perlín.
Ah, correcto, los dos voy a ocupar entonces.
Entonces me imagino que va a ocupar algunos 100, unos 200 de los.
All right, we're all tied up. We got our screws and nails. Just gotta pay and then we get going.
Ahí estamos, ¿no?
Okay, gracias, man.
A la orden.
Adiós. So the question is, how much did we spend? Esta es la factura. This is the receipt. So when you come to Nicaragua and someone asks you, ¿quieres una factura? That means you want a receipt. You say yes, because you always don't want to double check what they're charging you. So everything on here, I spent $220. I got a total of 80 metal studs, about a pound of different screws, so about 3 different types. Actually 4 different types, and that came out to $220. So we'll see how far we get through with this material. It's only a portion of it. But what I really like about Nicaragua or any Latin American country here is that when you go to the store, you're talking directly to the owner. So if you want to negotiate, or if you just want to help him out because he's your friend, you want to buy directly from him. These are all mom and pop shops. This is how the economy here moves. So it's pretty cool that you get to know the owner. You always have his phone numbers and can call them at any time, and they're always willing to help. It's like really good people. So remember, la factura is the receipt in Spanish. All right, now we gotta go pick up the team. When I say the team, is my wife and my baby, and we're gonna head up to the farm. We're We have a 2-hour drive today. Good thing the weather is nice, so that makes it a lot easier. But I'm a little bit worried because there's a hill when you get to the farm that's in really bad condition. Last time it took us a while to get through that mud. We were battling for about 30 minutes, so we're gonna see how the road has developed over the past 2 weeks that we haven't been there. So let's go pick them up and then let's get on this beautiful road trip through Nicaragua here. All right, we got the precious cargo here. Are you ready to go to the farm, mister? Yeah? Yeah? Oh man, he's ready. Look at him. He has his long sleeve in case it's cold. This guy loves going to the farm. So we're gonna get him in his car seat, get him buckled up, load up the truck, and then we get grooving on our road trip here. All right, this is the hill right here that causes a lot of problems. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the truck in 4-wheel drive low. It's locked in. Then we're gonna turn the differential on. Lock the differential. Throw it in 2nd gear, and we're gonna pray. Hopefully everything goes good. This road gets a little bit slippery here. Good thing it hasn't rained today, so. Oh my God. Woo! All right, we made it up without slipping and not needing chains. So let's get to the farm. All right, now that we're here, we need to unload the materials, and I'm about to show you the game plan on what we need to accomplish today before we head back home. It is around 11 a.m. right now, so we gotta get to working because we arrived a little later than expected. So let's go ahead and unload this material. So here we have the tools that we're gonna be using today. We have a laser level, we have a manual level, some screwdrivers, drills, and our screws, and of course a set of cutters so we can cut the material. So the game plan for today is to start assembling the walls here. So what you see here, this post to that post to that post is all a wall that we're gonna cover because this is gonna be a room. I am standing in the room right now. So we need to get these metal studs on the ground and up so we can start putting sheets around the exterior so we can start closing everything out. So our goal here is to get these walls going today and maybe finish 2 or 3 walls, but we'll see how far we get. We're gonna use the laser level and we're gonna try to identify the straight line from this post onto the next one, so when we lay the first channel on the floor, everything is level and correct and it's not out of sync. So let's go ahead and turn this on, and then we can go from there. So here we can see where the line starts right here. So we know that the channel is gonna come through there. Then we should be able to see this line here on the floor. So we see it here on the floor. Probably hard to see through the camera, but the green line is just running on the floor right now. So this is the way it's gonna look right here. Okay, so this first channel on the ground will represent where the other studs are gonna come in here and tie into this knot over here. So far it's looking good. Now we're just gonna bolt everything down to the ground. Elliot, how does the work look? Is it turning out good or what? A plus or B minus, huh? Oh, you like the dog better, huh? I see.
You know I'm so fun. Yeah, I just wanna.
That took a lot longer than I thought. So it took us about 2 hours just to get that simple wall up. I'm quite embarrassed to admit that actually, but it was the first time using that material, so we had a little bit of a learning curve. But I think that just with anything in life, right? While you're doing it the first time, you're gonna get better and better as you go along, so it's gonna move faster. So let's go see what's for lunch. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to put another wall up today. It's getting kind of late up here in the farm, but if we have time, I'd like to put up one more wall. But I'm quite hungry and I actually need some coffee here. Need some coffee in my life. It sounds delicious. What is Elliot eating, Courtney?
Arroz con frijoles.
Rice and beans.
He loves it. Oh my god, he ate the whole bowl. Earlier
We got the old school stove going on right here. Some fresh rice and beans from the farm. And some fresh tortillas. These tortillas right here are addicting. They're crunchy over the wood stove. They're just so perfect, the perfect texture. Along with the beans and eggs, it is so good. I tell you, man, farm life, this is where it's at right here. What do you have on your plate right there, Courtney?
I have sopa de frijol con huevo y arroz.
How is it?
Really good. My favorite.
You can eat that all day, huh?
Every meal. All day, every day.
Nice. We need to make some coffee after this because it's about that time. All right, time to make some coffee out here in the mountains, and I'm gonna show you my gear, my setup to make coffee anywhere when we are traveling. So this might help you because if you want to invest in something like this. Usually I carry a 1 pound propane tank. Now these have been very difficult to find in Nicaragua, but in the States or in Canada they're everywhere, so they're easy to find and they're affordable. On top of that, I also carry these set of 16-ounce coffee mugs, and they're very simple, nice and light, and also very sturdy, so they last forever. And most importantly, they stack on each other and they have no handles, so there's a very small amount of space they take up, and that's the reason I bought them. I also carry with me is this 2 pots, one to boil the water and another to brew the coffee in, so I can pour it afterwards into my coffee mugs here. So you can find this for like $10–12. This one's a little more expensive because it's titanium, but I don't think it was worth the price. This one's like $25 here. But I carry these 2 here. Of course, I carry my own coffee directly from my farm. You can find this online. I'll link it below in the comment section if you want to try it here. I carry a scale to make sure my ratios are correct, but after making coffee for a really long time, you just kind of get the hang of it and you just freestyle it. But it's always good to carry a scale. I carry this system here, which helps me make the pour over coffee. You just put the filter on it and then you can brew your coffee from the top. And when you're done, you close it up and then you can slide it in your backpack like this. I carry a lighter. And then here, I also carry this grinder here. So this grinder, it's nice because you can fold the handle and then you can tuck it away right here. And it's very sturdy and it's affordable. I think it was like 45 bucks or 60 bucks. It's Van Droop right here. Last but not least, I carry this little pouch, and in this pouch right here, I have this unit right here. So this unit is what attaches to the propane tank, and I'm able to throw on the flame, turn on the flame and control the flame to get the water boiling here. Basically, here you have the whole setup, the grinder, the coffee, the propane, a place to boil the water, and where you brew your coffee. And there you go, your coffee mugs. Nice and simple and very, very light. I'm gonna put the coffee in there. I always grind my coffee before brewing because it's the best way to get the maximum flavor here and the freshness. You always want your coffee fresh. Plus we work very hard in this farm to make really good coffee, so we always want to give it that good grind before brewing so we can taste those hard flavors we've been working for there. We have the water boiling right here. Check that out. We'll turn it off. Soon it's going to be ready to pour into here. All right, time to pour some water. That delicious gold. Usually I drink 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day. Comment below how many cups do you drink a day. No judgment. If you're past 5 cups, hey, it is what it is. If you don't like coffee, hey, comment below too. I'd like to know. Cheers, my friends. Let's try it. Delicious. This coffee is so good. We care a lot about how we treat our coffee, so you can always taste it. And the coffee tastes better when you know where it comes from or where you can see that you're getting it from. So yeah, cheers and blessings. You know, the channel keeps on growing, so definitely it's fuel for me to keep on going with these vlogs. It is a little bit difficult to continue with videos though, because it could be very slow progress. It's time consuming editing videos while having a family and trying to start a business. But I do it because I believe that there's a need, and I believe that this is making a positive change, showcasing life in Nicaragua and what it takes to produce a delicious cup of coffee. Cheers, my friends. Coffee is ready. Is this where you want it?
Yeah, can you pour me some in my cup, please?
So right now we're actually in the room now. What do you think?
It's beautiful. I mean, I can't wait to have a window with this kind of view.
Yeah, we're gonna put a window right here in the future. That'll be once we build that next wall. If you subscribe to the channel, you'll see us put that window on there. But nice, slow progress today.
Actually, I'm quite impressed. I mean, I was a little worried when you said you wanted to handle the project by yourself, but you did a great job. So
there
I think
is.
you did good.
So believe it or not, a lot of people in the channel ask me about Courtney. They want Courtney to be more in the channel. So Courtney's been coming to Nicaragua since 2010. So if you want me to do a video interviewing Courtney, just comment below and I can do a full video. And then we can ask her questions about life in Nicaragua. But you gotta be ready to be on video. You ready to be on video?
I'm ready, only if you get the facts right. I've been here since 2009.
Oh, excuse me, since 2009. But yeah, she's camera shy, so that's the reason she doesn't appear on my vlogs so much. But I think we're gonna make an effort now for her to appear more in my vlogs. She travels a lot, so it's kind of difficult. Plus Elliot is just everywhere. But we're gonna include her in more vlogs going forward here. And so if you have questions for her, comment below about life in Nicaragua, so when we do that video I can ask those questions and make this fun and interesting. So we're bringing all these plantains and bananas down to the city. I'm gonna give some to my grandma, we're gonna eat some, I'll give some to my neighbors. This is the blessings of having a farm, that you can produce your own food. Eventually I'll produce enough where I'm able to sell and make some money, not only from coffee but hopefully plantains and bananas. But yeah, look at this. Look how awesome they look. How big they are. They're ready. They're ready, all organic too, so it's gonna taste delicious. Additionally, we're gonna take some rosemary here. We're gonna take some home. So this rosemary has been growing quite well here and it loves it. So we're gonna take some with us so we can cook, and we'll leave the rest for next time we come back. I always love the smell of rosemary. It just smells so good. Well, we have a 2-hour drive home. So we're gonna hit the road. We wanted to stop and say thank you for watching the video. If you're liking this vlog style on YouTube about life in Nicaragua, let me know. We're trying to do more raw and uncut. And then plus, Courtney agreed to be on more videos. Is that right, Courtney?
I'm gonna try.
She's gonna try. So if you have questions for her, leave them in the comments and then we can make a video about that. She's still learning Spanish, so life for her in Nicaragua has been a little bit more difficult on that front, but you can ask any questions towards that. But thank you guys for subscribing and always watching these videos. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing while we grow this farm out here and we show you life in Nicaragua. Hasta luego. It is your coffee familia.